there's a lot of people who've also used social media to send in questions as well. So let's get the first one that's coming off the screen, and it's coming from Rishikesh More, on using the hashtag #AskSundar. Is there any possibility that companies in the IT, computer, internet sector, as big or as successful as Google, can be created in India, and the world comes to India for service? You'll see this theme coming through. There's a great latent pride among a lot of people, so this will keep coming through. If yes or no, what do you think is holding us back?
If I can answer this question with a slightly longer-term view, I think absolutely. There is nothing intrinsic I see why from India, we cannot do what people have achieved externally. So there's nothing intrinsically. There are probably a set of structural reasons why it hasn't fully happened yet, but those barriers are slowly going away, right? And a big part of it is, to the earlier question, a culture of startups and risk-taking. And I think, India's historically had a much more of a professional culture and a culture of entrepreneurial approach. It's been very, very exciting to see. To me, a bigger thing to go with that would be, as the internet reaches more users in India, and India has a billion user base, like China now has, or it's getting to, then people, when you tackle problems in India, you can think about big problems, right? And so you can be very ambitious in what you tackle, and the part of doing that is what leads to big global companies. So I am absolutely confident this will happen in India. It's just a matter of time. It's not, so it's going to happen.
One of the things you do very well, and you must have done in your personal life at some point, was to think big, think scale. Was that part of you? Can that be learned? The ability to just think of something big, think scale? Or was the environment around you after you traveled to the US, did that nurture this ability to think big? And maybe that would be part of the answer that Rishikesh was asking.
Yeah, it's a good question. Some of it is, I do think Google played a big part in it. I think at Google always, we used to think about solving problems. Always what we would look for is, will it one day apply to 1 billion people, right? And so if you did something, will it work for 1 billion people? And we wanted to work on problems which people used in their everyday life. And so we always asked those questions. So everything we did, when we worked on even simple things like, at the time, Google Books, the approach was, what if we could scan all the books in the world and bring them online? And so there was an inherent assumption of scale in everything we taught, and so that really helped shape my thinking.
Excellent. So guys, think scale. Okay, we're going back. I think that's Sushma from the North Cap University. Sushma, you're around somewhere?
Hi.
Ah, there you are.
Hi. Good afternoon, sir. So we heard that Google committed to provide broadband connectivity on almost 500 railway stations in support for the Digital India initiative. So, sir, the question is, how do you think this is going to benefit Google, and how do you think India is going to get benefited from such an initiative?
We are very excited about the public Wi-Fi project. It's the largest public Wi-Fi undertaking in the world, because the 400 railway stations which we are working on, each day will get over 10 million passengers. And we are talking about real high-speed connectivity through Wi-Fi, so you can watch your favorite Bollywood videos in high definition, and many more things. The reason we are doing it is, in India, any time I felt, when you bring access to the internet, it literally changes people's lives. And doing it in public places like the railway stations will expose many people to the internet for the first time. And so that's why we are very interested in doing it. I think a lot of things in India is about driving awareness. And, if we are serious about getting the next, for all the scale and potential of India, there are still 1 billion users who don't have connectivity. So how do you go towards making that happen? And, it's a long journey, it's a process, so we want to figure out many different approaches to it. We think the railways Wi-Fi would be one big step in that direction.
Excellent. I remember some of her own train journeys, and gee, what would we have given to have had Wi-Fi on a train journey
wow,
then?
Yeah. I used to take the Coromandel Express from Chennai to Kharagpur, and At that time, I wasn't worried about Wi-Fi. I was worried about getting food on the way, but Wi-Fi would have been awesome.
So Kharagpur is known for two things, really, wasn't it? Kharagpur is known for the IIT, and Kharagpur is known for the longest railway platform.
You know, when you had to carry your luggage all the way and you got off on the wrong end, it wasn't that much fun.
It'll be a big platform for to provide Wi-Fi, though.
I hope we do it. You know, I'm not sure whether it's on the list of 400, but hopefully we do it there.
Okay, here's a question from a lady from Miranda House, Delhi University. She couldn't be here, so we're asking the question on her behalf. Shreya Verma. What will Google do to involve women in technology? There are very few women in the app ecosystem.
I mean, it's a global problem. I think the problem is particularly pronounced in India. You know, we do see, you know, women account for less than 1/3 of internet usage, and it's particularly worse off in rural areas. You know, one of the things is, you know, we did an amazing pilot project in which it's called Internet Sati, where we literally had women drive these bicycles. And these bicycles are equipped with, you know, just a set of smartphones in the back and a tablet. And so the women go from village to village, and we have done this in 1,000 villages. And we, you know, they teach other women, you know, how to go online. What does it mean to go use a smartphone and connect it? You know, the thing which you find striking is most women in rural areas don't think the internet applies to them. You know, they think it's something for their husbands, for their sons, and you know, so there's a big learning that's needed there. To me, every time, you know, it is one of the most important things we can do as a country, I think, is to help get these women online. There's a lot of people working on it. We are, you know, we are happy to play a small part in this. We just announced that we would expand the program, which we are doing in partnership with Tata Trust. We would expand this to cover 300,000 villages in the next 3 years. That's half of the villages in India. And, you know, we'll be working with the government to make it work more effectively as well. But helping get women online, I think, is an incredibly important thing. And if we do it better, I'm sure there'll be many more women developers one day when I come back.
This is a 360-degree selfie. Okay, so I'll take a couple. I don't know if we can stand that far apart, but I'll aim it at you. It's okay if I don't get in, but 360 I will, I guess. Okay, there you are, and I'll come closer. Sit. This is everyone's fanboy moment. Yeah. There you are. It's incredible. I saw some of these, and for someone as challenged as me, it like sort of blew my mind to do a 360-degree selfie, which means everybody is in it. So, there you are. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, all of you there as well. Thank you.